so this is new. So if you guys do want coins and want the best players in the game for the cheapest coins on the market, make sure to go to u7buy.com and use the discount code Vizeh for 5% off your total order. If you don't use the discount code, then I will cry. So enjoy the video. Hey, what's guys, Vizeh, and welcome to another video on my channel. And today, let's get into a video which I guess you should expect from someone like me. I never hide from the fact that I speak a lot about this game. I play it every day, and I surround myself by this game quite often. And yeah, I think it's time that I guess I go through my opinion about this game right now. The more days that go by, the more that I play, the more that I see people play it as well and how to react to it. I'm hearing a lot of people talk about the game as well, and I feel like I should really judge this game the best way I possibly can in comparison to FIFA 19, FIFA 18, because basically with what we all do right is recency bias, that when we play this game we compare it to the most recent FIFA, which is FIFA 19, and we don't really compare to 18 or 17 or 15 or 16, 14 really that much. Mainly it's recency bias that we compare this to the recent FIFA, which is FIFA 19, and what do we think is better or worse than the previous. And for me, I think this game all around as a football game is better as a football game, but as a actual game it's not fun to play at all. It's actually really boring. I've played FUT Champions. I think I'm 9-5 now in FUT Champions. I was 9-1, but I've lost 4 games in a row recently, which like that's not really the point. That's not really the point which I'm trying to make here. Because like, yeah, you win some, you lose some. You know, that's the entire point of football, right? Which, you know, I'm not gonna blame the game for if I lose or win games, if I'm not as good as last year, or whatever. I'm saying this as what I've gathered from my viewers, from other streamers and YouTubers that I've talked to, is that this game really is just, it's just poor. The reason why I say that is because every single person you play plays the same way. Drop back. Everyone does. If you can't defend, then you play drop back. If you don't play drop back, you can't defend. It's so hard to defend this shit, especially at peak times, because this game is a fantastic game, fantastic gameplay, but if you don't have good gameplay, you're screwed, because if gameplay is only good when not as many people are online, and that only happens in very early mornings or very, very late nights. If it's midday on a weekend or anytime during a weekend that's not really late or really early, you're not gonna have good gameplay, because it repeats servers. And EA, if EA, I don't mind the game for this game. It's good for a football game. It's a bit boring. I hope that you make it a bit more reactive, responsive when it comes to passing the ball, moving the ball. Just make it a bit more that when I actually want to do something like a skill move or something like that, it will actually do that. Honestly, I'm seeing Castro do 1,000 skills with Pele, which again costs millions. But I could have someone like in my team. I have a Insignia, and because of the delay that there is in this game, if you play during the other 20 hours, which is terrible, only 4 hours of the 20, it actually feels good. But the actual 20 hours, it feels like pesky. But I don't get how Castro could have like a Pele or something, and then he feels amazing because it's Pele. But then I can have like Mertens, which by the way, I'm doing great with Mertens. These are all in FUT Champions rivals really, and maybe 2 or 3 squad battles against votes. Not much of after that. And legit, I'm struggling so hard here just to control these guys and to actually respond these guys. If I want to do a skill move, they need to finish some really weird animation, and it's terrible. And again, as I said before, this game, all it does is inspire people to just play drop back. Just play drop back. Drop back because it's so hard to defend, so hard to respond, so hard to play a switch, things like that. Like, go to kickoff right now. Go to kickoff, right? Just offline kickoff. Just do play switching, and then play online straight afterwards. I promise you that you will see a difference instantly. And again, the reason why people always say to me, they say, "Oh, if you don't like the game, don't play it." Are you dense? I'm a football fan. I go across the entire country, home and away for Burnley Football Club. That's my home team. That's my love of my life. Burnley Football Club. I go home and away. I love football. I want to play a football game. And you may say, "Oh, go to PES." PES is even more slower and even more dull than what this gameplay is. At least with this, you can have at least a bit of fun now and then. Now, PES is a tactical game. It is tactical, and that's what some people may like. They may like a slower, more tactical passing manner game that it may feel more rewarding to play. If that's you, then fantastic. I'm very happy for you. But this is Ultimate Team. This is FIFA, and there's the entire foundations of the game was skills and was long shots, and you know, back in 12, 11, 13, 14, 15, and there was silver players that was really good. Nowadays there's nothing really at all. There's literally nothing. When's the last time you seen a silver player that was actually used not for an objective? They now can only get silver players used because of objectives. That's the only time you will ever see them, and it's just sad. All this game does is make everyone want to play drop back and play in the same way: drop back counter, drop back counter, drop back counter, and that's what pretty much 95% of every single opponent you play against in FUT Champions really is. And I've spoken to many YouTubers and streamers, most and more feel the same way, that it's just dull. When they win, they feel nothing. When they lose, they feel frustrated. When they draw, they feel just bored. Like, that's how most pros and us, that's how most professional players feel. That's how most YouTubers and streamers feel, and that's how most of my community on my Twitch and for you guys for YouTube feel. Now let me know down below in the comments what's your thoughts, because I could talk about this for a long time. Like, what's my 5 main things that I would love to see change for this game? Number 1 is servers. I don't want the gameplay to feel slower, or I feel like I gotta play it a different way dependent on the time I play it on. The fact we are in FIFA 20 and it's 2019 and we are relying on playing at a certain time to actually playing better gameplay is ridiculous. It's absolutely it's ludicrous how this is still a thing by such a massive company. Now get it right. It's a big you know, database of people that's on the game. A lot of people play this game, but Fortnite are fine with it. So I'm pretty sure EA, the multi-billion-dollar company, can do it as well. You know, Epic only made like a year and a half ago, really. You know, they only came big a year and a half ago, and they're completely fine with the more. I guarantee they get like 5-10 times more people on Fortnite playing every hour than EA. So sort that out, please. That's the number 1 thing. Please, servers. Just if you have servers good, and therefore it's consistent gameplay every game, that's all I mainly care about, because then at least you can get consistently the consistent results, passes, skills, shots, the entire thing. It'd be great, because then I will at least have an expectation at each game, and what I can only get better at a game when it's consistent each time. That when I do this skill move at this time, it does this. If I shoot with this power in this position, it will do this most of the time with this player. If I have a pass with a through ball with this much power, it will do this, and I will know that. But if it's in different gameplay, this touch, for worst part, it's touches, right? Touches in worst gameplay is so unresponsive, it's unreal, that you want them to open up the body to the right foot and then shoot cross body. Sometimes you just stay at the ball and just don't even turn right at all. So you just shoot, and you're in the wrong angle, you can't find an angle at all, and you've got you don't got the right shot to it at all that you want to actually happen, but because the game doesn't do it, because of the responsiveness is terrible at times, that's why you lose games, that's why you lose chances, opportunities, and that's why it's just so frustrating, because you know this game can be great. Shooting is hard to get used to, but I don't mind it. You know, you can score finesses sometimes, you can score near post. This year seems to be the meta this year for me. Headers aren't as OP, which I guess is a good thing, because I guess headers is seen as less of a skill gap kind of thing. I'm seeing so many people playing this game and just not having fun. I refuse to play this game on my stream midweek. I don't play draft. Objectives, I've only done 2 of them. I don't care, because you could have the best team in the world. If it doesn't feel that good gameplay, then it's just dull to play. I've not once said in this video that this is a bad game or a game. I've never said this is a bad game. I've just said this is a boring game to play, because everyone plays the same way and you get the same results pretty much every single time, because everyone's so similar and you see the same sort of teams and nothing really changes and it's so inconsistent. That's my entire point. That is literally my entire point, guys. The ball's in your court, guys, about what you guys think. If you like the game and you're loving it, then I'm so happy for you, because at least, you know, some people are enjoying it. I mean, I'm sure that some people are loving this game because they like the gameplay and the way it is. I'm happy for you guys, I'm sure, because I'm not saying the gameplay is even bad in terms of the core fundamentals is not that bad. It is a football game. It's a realistic football simulator. That is what this is. I just don't think that's fantastic for an actual for an actual game, it's just not as fun to play. If it's career mode, it's fantastic. If it's something like Ultimate Team, I feel like it must be a bit more faster, just to kind of make it feel a lot more enjoyable to play. Because we play FIFA in real life to score goals. No one has ever, I swear, no one's ever gone to football games in real life, or played football, or played FIFA saying, you know what, I can't wait to defend really good this game. No one's ever said that. Tell me, show me someone that said that before the past, saying, oh, I'm going to play this game, I'm going to defend very well against you. No one's ever said that. So you want to score goals in real life or in game. Some psychopath will say that they want to defend well in FIFA, and that's it. Absolute psychopath. Honestly, I need somewhere to rant this off and to let out my own kind of feelings and see what, if you guys even agree with me. You guys may think I'm just whining, I'm complaining too much, I should just, you know, not play a different game, whatever. Which, you know what, valid argument. I do complain a bit about this game, but that's because I want the absolute best for this game, and I don't think we're getting it. They have good intentions because it is now a football game, and I am seeing good things here. I just don't think many people will be sticking around this game as often as other FIFAs, just because it's just the same thing you see pretty much every single game. In my opinion anyway. I'm enjoying trading on my PS4 account. I've gone from 0k to like 220k within like 2 days. I'm really enjoying that. So content wise, it's been great. I've never once said, at least this FIFA anyway, that like, you know, the game's dead because there's not, you know, an SBC today. Honestly, I think people are ridiculous and stupid for saying the game's dead because there's not an SBC that one day. I think that's too unreal. That's too much. That's unrealistic expectations. In FIFA's before, there was never content every single day to keep it alive, and I just think that's an unrealistic expectation to expect. I think that content has been good. Scream so far has been decent. SBCs each day. There's packs out and stuff like that. That's great. There's also open months, and I think that, you know, the little random SBCs like, you know, marquee moments is also solid. League and open month, that's now a new thing now. Marquee matchups, it is what it is. But like, I just don't think there's anything really bad that they've done this year content wise. You know, there's one or two things here and I want to watch was a bit kind of dead near the end that it feels like they kind of wasted away, but other than that, I still think that it's a pretty solid effort that they've done so far in terms of content, and I hope they keep it up. I feel like I just needed a place to kind of like rant out here because I feel like I'm going crazy here. Let me know your thoughts, guys. It would really help out, and I'll be talking to you guys in the comments for this one. Sometimes I know I say I do and I don't, because not gonna lie, the comments scare me sometimes, but I hope you guys feel where I'm coming from here, and yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you for watching. My name is Vizeh, and I'll see you next time.